of New York. This is a live look inside the Senate chambers. The Senate has reached a bipartisan deal to avoid a shutdown and keep the government running, but there's probably still going to be a partial shutdown over the weekend, at least probably through Monday. It's going to start tonight at midnight. So far, a vote hasn't taken place to prevent that from happening. They have voted to not do it, but it's still got to go to the House, and the House doesn't come back in session until Monday. So the deal does center on lawmakers passing 5 bills that would keep departments like education, defense, and transportation running for the rest of the fiscal year. But it would only fund Homeland Security for 2 weeks as Democrats call for reforms to immigration policies after those 2 shootings involving federal agents in Minneapolis. Yesterday, officials announced a bipartisan deal had been reached, but South Carolina Republican Lindsey Graham said he was not on board. Steve Galatas, a political science professor at Stephen F. Austin University, says any changes made by the House also have to be approved, or made by the Senate, I should say, have to be approved by the House. And as I said previously, they're out of session until Monday.
The problem is if you make changes to the Homeland Security bill, that is going to have to go back to the House. And the House is not open right now to reopening negotiations with the Senate simply because it took a lot of work for the House to get passage of what they have already given to the Senate.
So they're back in session starting on Monday. Federal workers in Homeland Security, defense, education, health and human services, transportation, housing and urban development would all have to work without pay or be furloughed during a temporary partial shutdown.